U.S. Equestrian jumping team made last-minute lineup change and won Olympic silver, again, Versailles, France. Before leaving for the venue Thursday morning, Karl Cook packed the white breeches and white shirt because he wanted to, had to, be prepared. Just in case, Cook said. Then we got the call. We being himself and his jumping horse at the 2024 Paris Olympics, Caracole de Roque, both of whom were alternates on the U.S. equestrian jumping team. That was until the call, which elevated them to the main squad for the qualifier Thursday and the Friday's final. The U.S. won its third consecutive silver medal in the team jumping event at the historic Chateau de Versailles, with French President Emmanuel Macron on hand to watch. Cook and Caracole de Roque were joined by Kraut, aboard New, and McLain Ward, riding Ilex, as the second-place finishers behind Great Britain. France took bronze. I've done it before, said Kraut, 58, who now has 2 silvers and a gold in team jumping. And it just never gets old. 2024 Olympic medals. Who is leading the medal count? Follow along as we track the medals for every sport. Get Olympics updates in your texts. Join u.s.a. Today Sports WhatsApp channel. It was Ward's 5th medal following his golds at the 2004 Athens and 2008 Beijing, which he shared with Kraut. Ward said the importance of the Olympics in American society has allowed them to prioritize working toward the Games every 4 years. I think our team mentality is that this is the pinnacle of the sport, Ward said. This is what we aim everything towards. Ward, 48, added that the team and the U.S. Equestrian Federation are willing to sacrifice other events throughout the season to find the right combinations to medal come Olympics time. Kraut agreed about the Olympic emphasis. In the United States, we are so focused to go to the Olympics, she said. This is what we grow up dreaming of and thinking of. Sometimes the proper recipe for success eludes them, such as at the 2012 London Games. I think being able to pull it off a few times builds confidence. Everyone keeps delivering, Ward said. And I think that perpetuates itself, right? It inspires the next generation. Part of that next generation is Cook, who made his Olympic debut in Paris. Kent Farrington and Greer were the third combination initially selected for the jumping team, but an allergy issue with Greer, and all 3 scores counting, prompted the team to insert the 33-year-old and Caracole de Roque. Mentally, all of our training, everything, was as if we were on the team, Cook said. Even though we were alternate, I figured it was best to do it that way instead of trying to hype yourself up from nowhere. He returned to the barn and changed into his white breeches and walked the course once team officials informed him of the change before 9 a.m. Thursday. Business as usual, Kraut said of Cook. In Friday's final, Kraut led off for the Americans and was assessed 1 penalty for knocking over a barrier. Cook followed with a clean run and thrust his right arm in the air after Caracole de Roque bounded over the final obstacle. Watching their teammates is worse than riding, Cook and Kraut agreed. Once the bell rings, Cook said, the nerves dissipate. I'm not capable of also being stressed while focusing on jumping, he said. From the stands, they are powerless. Kraut hid behind the kiss and cry, because that's where she stood during Cook's run. We're very superstitious when it comes to things like that, so I didn't want to move or change my lucky spot, she said. As Ward went on his run, Kraut and Cook grabbed one another with nearly every jump. Each leap added another layer of anxiety for the trio that won gold at the 2023 Pan American Games together. You're emotional, Cook said. It's a lot. Ward also executed a clean run and guaranteed that the U.S. would not finish worse than silver. It's just amazing that we all showed up, we all performed, and it's an unbelievable experience and feeling, Cook said. In Tokyo, Ward and Kraut were joined by Jessica Springsteen, daughter of music legend Bruce Springsteen. Jessica